See one in. I can't see shit. Just got me something to eat, and was actually headed home. And the canine officer like snuck up behind me right as I was pulling on the public sidewalk next to the business. So I turned around to see what's going on. We're having a little meeting over here. So we're gonna see how long we have our meeting, you know, or how long it takes for somebody to come mess with me. One of the two. How's everybody doing tonight? Go ahead, three of you in here, hit that like for me if you don't mind. If you don't, I'm just going to assume you're probably one of the three people here, but they're probably not watching this. Or maybe they are. It's be a slow night in Winter Haven tonight. I haven't really been listening to what's going on anyway, so I couldn't tell you. What's up, Dave? Oh, I think I've been spotted. I think it's Doyle Coke, and it's a fire rescue guy. I don't know who's over there in the fire rescue van, but it might not be Coke. I can't see. I'm too far away. But I think they're about to bounce, probably. I don't know. Something. I just got dinner, man, and I was riding the bike home, and saw this fire rescue guy driving all through the parking lot. And I'm sure they stop people, and there's a guy around here that's I spoke to that said he's got trespassed from like 80 something different places in the city, mainly from walking through parking lots. Especially just that blue line privilege to be able to just sit and park in a parking lot, I suppose. I mean, I will say that you do have cars that park here and stuff at night. I don't know, the people park and sleep and stuff like that. Park their big rigs, as you could see, your school buses, dump trucks. So I would assume it's some kind of a public parking lot. But we're just having a little meeting over here. What's up, Jenny Jones? Doyle is about to take a 10-8. Maybe. I see reverse lights. Maybe they're talking about the videos I just posted. This is the same agency. Wouldn't that be some shit? So we got one gone. Two gone. Bosses must be telling them to get back to work. Dead. Oh, maybe not. I think it is Coke, though. I think it's Coke and Doyle. What's up, Lee Watch? Yeah, I'm gonna email you sometime, buddy. We'll figure it out. I'm assuming it's Lee County. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, this is the guy that like pulled up like right behind. They ain't even come drive by me. That's how they be doing. I think they've probably been instructed by supervisors not to speak with me and all this all kind of crap. For some odd reason, it's like they can't. They're real good at like getting other people to incriminate themselves by asking questions, but when you talk to them about like real shit, they don't have any answers for me, or they just want to leave. Okay, I can't get the damn Zoom thing to work. So That's that. He's still lingering. Maybe he's listening to the radio. Maybe he's inquiring. There's 3 of them. There's 1 of me. I doubt the fire rescue guy has. I don't know. But just another night here in Winter Haven, Florida. I got 52% battery. I'll stay live for a little while and make sure the lights are still working. They had stopped working at one point, and I had to use a flashlight. I was waiting to hear about that one. Oop, that's actually it right there that just fell. So anybody catch the, here, I'll turn you around so it's not so fucking weird looking at nothing. And then I'll not cover up the camera. Yeah, always scared. Always scared. That's why I shoot first and ask questions later, right? There she is. The inspector has arrived. You just missed all the fun. I had a fire rescue guy here and 2 Winter Haven officers counting down how long it took for them to take a 10-8. They were over here talking about something. Well, of course you'll be able to go back and watch it from the beginning once it's all done, Inspector. Always. I actually just had a really good interaction this morning with a guy at Circle K when I was getting coffee. I was talking to a lady in the store. This is the same Circle K that people were giving me shit about because I went in there and I had my GoPro on, and the lady was talking about, I don't authorize you to put me on my own website, so nothing like that. And I'm like, this is like publicly accessible. I'm not in here auditing. I just have a GoPro on. Like, trespass me if you want, but that's like pushing business out the door. It's stupid. So, but anyway, one of the employees was cleaning, and the manager came out talking about the state attorney's on the phone, and it was about somebody that they trespassed from the property. Well, I guess it ended up being a ex-employee, and they were like, the guy doesn't. There's ambulances running around here all the time, Inspector. Where was I? Yeah, talking about the trespass, and so I kind of told her about what I did, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is make connections in the community and get other people's like views on things and how they feel. The shout out Current Climate. That's somebody I had to sub via Wrights Crispy. I still got to get into the content. I'm a very busy person. Everybody swears I don't have a job, but I have, well, 3 now if you consider this one. This one just doesn't have too much of a financial reward. Now this could either be the ghetto brewery or just a plank. That's all it is. I'm pretty cool with the people at most of the like gas stations and stuff here, so I would hope they wouldn't be. Like, if I got trespassed from here, it would obviously be a solicitation because I spend money here all the time. And as you can see, there's like people just parked and people sitting around, and I don't know if you know, I did a video on Miss Esther. She's actually over there. She sleeps over there. Trying to be safe. I do have the GoPro running too. I might actually turn that off and save some battery since I'm literally live right now. Stop. I'll figure it out eventually, folks. Right? So 9 people, 4 likes. Let's do something about that. I know it's not anything exciting. I just happened to catch a little meeting of the minds. So I figured I would go live. I mean, I already posted a couple videos today. Anybody got thoughts on those? If they've watched them? I'm actually kind of in the same plaza where I filmed that traffic stop. But I was just really baffled as to why I thought I was pretty courteous to the officer by waiting until he was completely done with the traffic stop to try to ask him questions, and then he just kind of basically in nicer terms said screw you. But it's cool. It's cool. That's the disconnect, folks. We're a part of the community, not apart from the community. Well, that proves it right there. I'm not out to try to make anybody look any type of way. Most of the time, they do it themselves. I mean, I can put comments and say whatever I want to say, but the camera doesn't lie. Oh, thanks, Clay, too. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. Yeah, I felt so bad about about that, but I couldn't like get close enough to see. Like, as soon as I got on scene, I could tell that the driver was freaking out, like, because I was over there recording. So I was trying to be respectful of the citizen, but hopefully you could see, if you watched it all the way through, by the end, that I figured it out. I went and had a talk. She had her baby with her in the car, and she was actually crying. She was pretty scared. So, and rightfully so. I mean, I kept trying to ask from the beginning. I didn't want to ask her because she didn't really want to be on camera, but I kept trying to ask the officer what he pulled her over for. I guess he doesn't owe me that explanation, so. But, you know. You want to be public safety servants, or you want to be road pirates? How do you want the public to see you? I mean, we got to work at this together. One side can't do it, you know. I have no idea what's even going on about it, the Amber Geiger thing. I try to follow most of the stuff that's going on in my state. I'm really, really interested in, I'm pretty sure it was Orlando, I could be wrong, but the officers that detained, fingerprinted, and mugshotted the 6-year-old child, the hero school resource officer. I wonder if they have body cam, for one, and I wonder, I mean, obviously they would redact the juvenile's face, but I'm more interested in the actions of the officer. Like, what really transpired, that it's necessary to take a 6-year-old and book him into jail. Hold on, I gotta get down to the bottom of the chat. Yeah, it was 2 different ones from what I heard. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dave. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. There's another cracker right there. Waiting to catch somebody doing something traffic-wise so we could smell something, see something. You know how it goes, folks. It's just a game. Here's my question. If an officer writes an arrest report without the phrase, and it has to do with drugs, and he doesn't use the phrase "due to my training and experience," does that incriminate himself or something? Because I'm telling you, I've not read one where they just say, "I knew that it was weed because it looked like weed." You know what I mean? Exactly. But I would like to get that body cam footage. Um, if I could. They probably want some money for that. Yeah. So, but yeah, I spent the whole day inside pretty much just editing videos. I finally got access to a laptop, so I've been able to, like, the first video that I posted today was the first time I've ever been able to splice stuff that I record on my phone with stuff that I record on the GoPro. So it's been a beautiful experience. But it has been time consuming, and it saved a lot of phone battery and memory and stuff like that. So I gotta get rid of footage that I've posted so I can make room to tell more of this story, because it didn't just stop the traffic stop and the public records request. There's more. There's weird shit going down here that I'm just trying to kind of find out what's going on. Maybe it's not as weird as I'm making it out to be, but I'm sure the inspector could attest to a little bit of what I'm saying. They won't release it because it's a minor. Well, they should be able to release it and redact the face. They should be able to blur the face of the minor. That's just a BS excuse, Dave, if that's what they're going with. We're not going to release it. The public deserves to know what the fuck happened to those kids, especially their parents. Oh, wait a second. Claw 2. Claw 2. I think that I know you. And I... Am I even saying it right? Like... Yeah, I know. The mystery of lost body cam footage, right? Claude 2, if you is who I think you is and you off of work, I'm gonna come holler at you in just a minute, alright? Let me get through this live. Unless you like want to come out on scene and like shout out your Facebook and Instagram and shit. But a 45% battery right now, so I'm straight. Here you got, this is a fucking repo guy right here. You gotta watch out for them too. They be lurking at night. I seen one of the weirdest repos ever. I don't know, it might have been a carjack for all I know, but it was like two females, like middle-aged females and a male in an SUV that just pulled up behind somebody's car where I live, and oh, you're nobody? Just a fan? Alright, I thought you were somebody else. But anyway, two middle-aged females and a male SUV pull up behind the van. They let the guy get all of his belongings and stuff out of it, and then basically I asked kind of what was going on, and he said he was getting his car repoed, but then like they were upstairs like praying for him and stuff. It was really fucking weird, man. Really fucking weird. And sorry, I cuss a lot it's like a second language. So I wish I could find the dude that said that he got trespassed from like 80 places around here and talk to him. But there's a lot of people without homes out here, people. And after that bullshit that they came at me with 30 days, like that's how I met the guy organically this morning. Was he overheard my comment saying, "Well, that's how you make homeless people in America." Yes, sir, Lightning Dave. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Well, I don't have all the mountage for my bike here, or else I'd take you on like a little bike ride. I don't know. What should we do? Because I broke up the huddle, so I know they patrolling around here, looking for stuff. Why the name changed? Luis Garcia, good question. The name changed. When I first started my channel, I was pretty much calling it exactly what I thought it was, which was auditing the government, so government audits. I always knew it was a long name and I was going to have to shorten it somehow, so I always shortened it to GA. Well, and then I kind of changed it to what I was really seeking, which was government accountability, which is also a very long name. But my homeboy Writes Crispy, we talk a lot, and I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you don't see on camera that has to do with holding the government accountable, like public records requests and trying to look into stories of people who have been affected by the system. And he just came up with the term Gladi Auditor. So it's kind of an homage to him, really. I love that dude like a brother, and it is what it is. Do you have an opinion, or are you just curious? Oh yeah, I know how it works. Usually I'd be listening to him, but it's whatever. It's like the Pinellas County community officer, the deputy, that it's a cause for concern that you would know the lingo. But stop trying to keep secrets all the damn time. Why is everything a secret? Why is it a crime for me to lie to you, but perfectly okay for you to lie to me to get me into a position where I'm screwed? You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody's curious. They allow you to change your name on YouTube, so, it's probably going to stay this now. It's been a journey. I don't know how many people that are in here right now are just starting to watch, how many people have watched videos, but like when I get interested in somebody, I go start watching like videos from the very beginning because I want to know the whole story. We're going to do this safely. But For those who don't know, I started doing this by myself, just you know, watched videos and really felt passionate about, you know, I felt the same like fire inside of me that there was something going wrong, and that's coming from like way in the past. You guys want to go to the scene of the crime, as they say it is? But yeah, I just watched videos and I understood that there was something wrong with the system. And you know, we're supposedly the greatest country on the earth, and we have more people incarcerated, and mainly most of them are incarcerated for dumb shit. And it's just like, it doesn't seem like we're free anymore. And it's a mixture of that, and then just like, you get normal people tyrants that want to come and try to be all authoritarian. And you know, would you have a problem with rules? Like, everybody wants to have their rules and shit. I feel like these planes are the police too. But I doubt I would hope they wouldn't waste that money on a plane when they have a whole fleet of drones in Polk County. So there's only 5 of you in here now. We're actually going to the scene of the crime. Now, when I say crime, I mean their crime against my rights, but this is the address that they say that they were at. I suspect that they were either sitting at this stop sign here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, exactly. And they keep reverting back. We will never forget. Just yeah. The difference between 9/11 and a cow. If you don't know Rice Crispy, go sub his channel. You can't milk a cow for 20 years. I know you can't see shit out here, it's dark, but this would be their vantage point, I would imagine. What's going on, News Now South Florida? What's up, Inspector? This would be their vantage point. And it's nighttime now, mind you, and I don't have... Let me see if I can get my flashlight out. Alright. Yeah, this would be their vantage point to see me rolling that stop sign. Right? Bear with me. So I stopped at the stop sign, waited for a car to pull. It would have been coming from my right, but now it's on the left side. This is like exactly where the soccer mom van stopped. And they had to walk all the way over here to conduct what he calls traffic stop. Yeah, sorry, it's dark, and I started this live News Now South Florida because they had a little huddle. Actually, I went and picked up dinner. A canine officer drove right up behind me and went in through the plaza, and then I saw a fire rescue truck going there through the plaza. This is a church. This is where I got arrested. I know you can't see shit, I'm sorry. But the cops sit here all the time and just chill. This is the same place where I walk up and they took a 10-8 when the 2 cops were sitting here. So, I mean, I got to talk to McNally, man, because I got questions for him. And it seems like they want to just keep directing me to the public information officer, because I guess that's the only person who has half a brain to be able to speak without, I don't know. But everybody else, all you get is, I can't say anything for their actions. All they did is serve a trespass warning to this statute, and like, you don't ever get answers from people. But yeah, I'll try to go out to the main road. I just wanted to come back by here, and I'll show you the other interesting thing here. This is the actual intersection. It is lit now. That stop sign right there is the one they said that I ran. Yeah, Lee Watch, I got to email him too. He's getting at me. We're trying to get out there and do something too. If you haven't figured it out by the 30 minutes that you've been in here already, I don't have a car, so it's kind of hard for me to get places. But I do have good friends that are willing to scoop me when they go to do work. So here's the county controlled stop sign. That's what they said in the report, guys. County controlled stop sign. And there's no way that he could have missed me rolling through that stop sign, because it was daylight hours. They had a clear visibility and no vehicular traffic. It was such a public safety threat at the time that they needed to jump out on me and blow their cover. People are crazy, man. People are crazy. So now we're going back out to the main road. To make 3 videos in one day. I felt like I had catching up to do, because like I said, the system's crazy, and it, you know, I lost my livelihood for at least a week and a half, just having to have it go through the process. I did have a neighbor that walked by while I was being arrested. This was after my camera had shut off, and offered to like walk my bike and stuff down to the house, but at the time I didn't really know him. We've since spoke quite a bit since then, and yeah. And another thing I've been doing is I'm trying to get people to give me tips. You know what I mean? So we're just kind of watching the streets right now. You got Walgreens over here, Avenue G. They do have a and I looked into this at one point in time, but I don't think it would show anything that would help me, because it's probably more worried about this intersection with this camera up here. Yeah, I got his email in my comments somewhere too. Of course you know that Walgreens. You know exactly where I am, Inspector. Like you know how to investigate. Duly noted, Mike. Duly noted. So we got some better lighting out here. I'm just chilling with the bike right there, and homeboy chilling at the stoplight. They probably got the crackers just wandering up and down the street, looking for violations. Looking for right on. You know who that makes me think of, right? My dog rights, Crispy. Right on. Luckily, it's facing me, so it didn't catch that, buddy. Good for him. I'm not out trying to turn people in, though. Yeah, and it's even if you're like iffy about getting out and filming and stuff like that, there's so much more you can do with public records. And they've really been getting booed up lately. They've been putting these little like notices at the bottom of like public records requests now. I don't know if you've noticed this news now, South Florida, that they're like, if somebody else gets this information other than the recipient who it's intended for, blah blah blah, it's like, it's public information. Why are you trying to tell me what I can do with it? You know? All right, that's a nice even number. 12 in, 12 likes. Life is good. I got enough battery to get me back to the house. I can't do nothing about looking skinny, bro. Now, what we need to do, News Now South Florida, is find a way to get Inspector Cookie a channel going. Because, and also she is very interested in trying to sit in on some audits and at least wants to share a meal with a few of us. She hasn't gotten to meet you, or at least talk to you. He's got a headlight out, so he's probably going to get fucked with at some point. Yes, I can. I actually have food in my damn bag right now there, Mark Miller. But Officer Doyle and Bain snuck up behind me and got me all curious as to what the hell was going on. So I decided we'll get a little alive in before the night ends. I heard this, I don't know, News Now South Florida, I put it in the in a group chat today, a link to a YouTube video that's a song, forget, this guy I met this morning, man, blew my mind. And Michael, if you ever get to see this, shout out to you. We had a great conversation, and I mean, we were in the parking lot of Circle K when we were having the conversation, but I still had the respect for the guy. Asked him if I could publish certain parts of it, because we touched on a lot of like really cool stuff. So I'll have that coming soon. Yo, writes Crispy, got a minute, my dude. Are you I'm gonna stop what I'm doing now. Shit, my motherfucking dog. Are you like laid up in a spot right now where you or passenger seat or something? You're safe. That's what I want to know. Are you safe? Sounds like a MF and plan, my dude. I'm sure you will share pictures at some point with those worthy of getting to see those pictures. Basically, why I even went live in the first place, I went and got me something to eat, just kind of catching Wright's Crispy up because he just jumped in here. Went to leave to eat. Drove through the plaza, the same plaza that I filmed that traffic stop in that I just posted the video of today. and I seen a fire rescue truck like weaving all through the parking lot and stuff like that. And then I get over like the corner where I turn to go to the 7-Eleven, and then right behind me comes the canine officer Doyle with his dog Bane in the car, and I was pulled up like on the sidewalk at that point. But then he got me real curious, so I turned around and I went back like behind the 7-Eleven where you see buses parked out there. They have people that park their big rigs out there. There's a lady that I know, she sleeps out there. I don't know, they were just having a little meeting, so I was like, well, how long till they take a 10-8? Get back to work, you guys. Mike, what's your fucking purpose, Mike? I'll wait. It's like 100 and let's see, I was like 120 something when they clocked me in jail. You got something to say about that too? Huh? Well, I don't know, maybe somebody got cutthroat for me in here. But anyway, yeah, good to see that like all my people pretty much showed up. Except for Rogue Nation, but you know. You never know. You can never. Hardest thing to try to guess is somebody's intent. Trying to. Okay, Mike. You were just getting a little like, I mean, you know, like when a kid makes a joke, Mike. I hope you can feel like understand this. Kid makes a joke, you laugh at it, and then they see that you laughed at it, then they really try to be funny. That's what you were doing, I felt. So that's all. I was just trying to see what you was about. Lee Watch, I think I already subbed you. If I don't, then I will definitely sub you when I get to the house. But I know I hearted your comment and replied. But I'll get on there. If you guys checked out or haven't checked out the 360 video where I did the public records request, they don't have a way to put end screens on those things, so I just filled it up with iCards. But what I did is I kind of gave homage to different people who have put me up on game in different parts of this game. 1, 2, 3 game. I always deserve a Scooby snack. But yeah, so there's like 5 different cards in there that are links to different people's channels and one video for different people who've helped me out with different things. I just wish more people would get their lenses out there, man. Need more people watching. They got too many places to go run and hide, as you could see. So let's watch the streets, and I'll see if y'all got anything to say. I'll be right here, writes Crispy. 32% battery. I thought 11 years what? Old? Maybe that has to be a joke too, because ATL ambulance. There's a Lyft driver. Oh God, news now, South Florida. Boy, man, there's a reason we hang out. William's been live streaming on Facebook, but gonna start a YouTube as well. Yeah, I always get 911 audios. I fish 911 audios just to hear what kind of stupid shit people call the cops about. You know? Because, yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. What's wrong? What I just said, Lee Watch? Or the hot mom joke about that News Now South Florida I said earlier. That was pretty bad. But, you know. Oh my God! He's on fire, folks! He's on fire! Fire! Oh my God. Oh yeah, yeah. And all we have in my county is reports and 911 audio. So, I mean, I have gotten some tape statements for like IA investigations. We will get into stuff like that at some point. I got to get this laptop fully scrubbed so that I can get the DVD drive working again, so I can use some of the CDs that I have, or just find a way to like Bison it or something like that, screen record it. Yeah, News Now South Florida is killing it right now, killing it with the jokes. Exactly. Penner and Flaw. You know who you are. Always trying to educate. Each one teach one. I just had a guy teach me how to get stains off of my teeth today. I was amazed. And it actually worked. So, I mean, if you guys got anything else you want to talk about, I'm all ears. Do tell about the stains on the teeth. Baking soda on a microfiber towel. Yes, sir. What's up, Rights Crispy? I was just revealing the remedy that the guy I met this morning revealed to me about how to get coffee and tobacco stains off your teeth. Baking soda. I got baking soda on a microfiber towel and scrub that shit. I agree with that. Might something to agree with, Mike. Something to agree with. Moms are the best. Nothing but a blessing. Don't even know what context that you necessarily mean it in, but I do know moms are the best. At least my mom was. See, I told you. I told you, Rice Krispie. Is who black? Mike, if you're asking me that question, I've been told before, but you know, you take too long. Like, you say some shit and then wait 10 minutes and then, like, backtrack. Right, Chris, you don't even know what you've been missing. You got to read back on the chat these jokes. News Now South Florida is just like hitting Mike hard right now. Alright, I'm going to try to not stay in longer than an hour. I've still got some battery. I'm close to home. Airport and local taxis, I've had to use them before. It's free advertisement, buddy. You better thank me. Charge your arm and a fucking leg, I'm sure. Jamaica. We will. Night night, Inspector. TTYT. Yes, yes, need them. Need them. I already know it. I already know it. It sounds like you're saying bacon in Jamaican. Be a con. That's my dog, you see? That's why you're my brother. I kinda gotta, like... Have a good night, Inspector Cookie. I was stopped for a traffic violation. He wanted to search. When I refused, he sent for a dog. Told him too long, so... Because I told him I wasn't carrying my... Wait. I was stopped for a traffic violation. He wanted to search. When I refused, he sent for a dog. Told him too long, so because I told him I wasn't carrying my Glock. Okay. Which I do legally, but it comes up when they run my license. He said he was in fear of his safety. Yeah, they flag CADs now, man. Even if you're a legal gun owner, they'll put that shit on the call. Oh, is he known to have? Because they asked all those questions on dispatch. Is there known to have any weapons? So if they know you're a legal gun owner, they're gonna put that shit on the CAD screen to warn the officer, and then you got to be fucking careful, very careful. That's why, especially if you're auditing, I would not be carrying any kind of weapons. I'm gonna jump in Teespring and make some shirts, and they won't apply to everybody, but I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna make some No Signal Zero official shirts. Exactly right, Crispy. Like, whew. Not leaving Mr. Mom. What's that all about? Guns are firearms. Yes, I understand. I got a lot of ideas for shirts, actually. If cops ask if you have any weapons, you can say no. If you have a firearm, correct, yes. Actually, I think that was the only question that I really answered. You have anything on you? I believe I have a pocket knife on me. For those who didn't get to see it, I actually had to locate that for him because he said such a great detective. His pat down skills is on fleek. All right. Wendy Peppercorn. Wendy Peppercorn. As we keep finding out day in and day out, the cops kind of do what they want. So sometimes you have to go through the process and catch them on the back end, you know what I mean? Mike, you're not going to be welcome to talk with the adults, Mike, if you're not going to make any sense. I do have moderators in here. Just letting you know, man, if you want to be part of the dialogue or trialogue or conversation, that's what the word I'm looking for is. If you want to be part of the conversation, feel free. But, I mean, if you're going to make a joke, at least make a good one. Shit. Yeah, you're in timeout, Mike. Go sit in the corner. Hey, man, if I could have, I would have taken that offer. But we both know I can't right now. So, we got about a minute and a half for make this an hour video. Please do Rights Crispy. Send me or call me before you do. That way I make sure I'm in there, because I have no idea what time I'm going to be up tomorrow. Thank you again, Lee Watch. Actually, I don't know if I can do all that shit while I'm in here. I still haven't figured out this mods thing inside the chat. Alright, Ethan, thanks for being in here. I'm about to bounce too. I got like 45 seconds and then I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on how long is it going to take that 10-8. Hope everybody gets a good night's rest. Stay safe, stay informed. Watch your six at all times, because people's crazy out there. So we got to look out for each other. And I'll be talking with y'all in the comments and on the phone and text messages and everywhere else. GA out. Peace.